Welcome to BTB Hot Takes with Andrew Kratzer. Now here's your host, Andrew Kratzer.
Welcome to another live edition of Behind the Barricade presents Andrew's Hot Takes. I'm your host, Andrew Kratzer, now Darth Kratz. Happy Revenge of the 5th. Alongside my co-host, Darth Iceberg, or you know him as Michael Steinberg.
Wait. To me, it's Cinco de Mayo. Tomorrow is Revenge of the 6th.
But
that's how I've always known it as.
I feel left out. I need a cool name. Give me a second.
You could be Mark L. Ray Skywalker.
Yeah, because we got Rod Banks, who's Jar Jar.
But I'm saying that it's Mark L. Ray Skywalker and our producer, Rod Banks, a.k.a. Rodney. You know him as Rodney Harris. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good Star Wars Day yesterday. I know it was Mike and Jen's anniversary yesterday. Big happy anniversary to them, too.
Yeah.
They've been married for 3 years, right?
3
lovely years. But I just want to see how everybody's doing. You can go around whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm doing well. I just want to give a shout out to everybody that answered my status, wishing Mike and Jen a happy anniversary, or wishing me a happy anniversary like it's my anniversary. Yeah, I just wanted to shout out my two best friends. I don't want to sit there and not make them feel special, but everybody tried to make me feel special. It wasn't even my day. I just with people personally be like, no, it's not my anniversary. Okay.
Please stop flooding my inbox with happy anniversary to you.
Like, so it was really weird. A lot of people was messaging me, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. So it's like, oh, not my anniversary, guys, but thank you in a couple of months. Appreciate you. So it was really cool to see the love and support that Mike and Jen got on Facebook. It was really dope. But happy anniversary, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Hello, Jessica Hoffman. How are you doing? We missed you too.
Well, Jess, last week you actually missed a great show on the other channel. We did a draft special, which I had a lot of fun with. And Rodney, you, Kenny, and I will definitely be doing that NBA draft one.
Absolutely. And listen, guys, if you guys haven't followed the Muse Report on Facebook yet, you should. That's where we talk sports. That's where we talk movies. That's where we talk entertainment. That's where we talk pop culture. Anything that's outside of wrestling sometimes. Well, majority of the time, it's over there. So yeah, hop on over, man. We do some specials. We got an NBA draft special coming up. We're going to be doing. We did the NFL draft last week that I got tons of feedback on. A lot of people loved it. Even I believe Jack Kratz tuned into it. Shout out to Jack. He gave us a like on the video. Man, I appreciate you, Jack Kratz. Thank you so much. So I don't know if he watched the whole episode, but hey, we had a blast, and I appreciate you guys for liking and sharing. Thank you so much. Let's help the Muse Report grow, man. Come on.
We got one thing coming up on this weekend that Mike and I are going to see Doctor Strange this weekend. We can touch base on that. I'm seeing it at 12:30 p.m. on Saturday. He's seeing it on Sunday at what time?
I am seeing it at 3:50 on Sunday.
So that's lovely. Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Christopher Brown.
Yeah, it stinks, man. No hot water. Oh, my God.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's what you could. I like Mark L. Ray Skywalker better because it doesn't your name. But how you doing? How you doing, Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan.
Good, man. Just getting over being pretty sick. So I had a really bad stomach virus.
Oh.
Yeah, it's rough. It's really rough. But I'm good. I can eat solid food again.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess that's either Patricia or Jen walking into the room.
Jen.
I heard a squeak. Hello, Jen.
It sounded like somebody turned.
You said hi.
It sounded like somebody logged into AIM for real quick. I was like, yo, is that my AIM instant messenger? What's going on?
And then the door closes when they leave.
Like, what the? Oh, man. I miss those days, man, where you could actually have message tones.
Oh my
where
gosh!
You sign on and
Yeah,
sign
this
off.
game's getting turned off.
It's 6-0 already.
4-0.
Hold on.
But
Only one out.
Maybe it's McGill's gonna stay in the lineup when DeGrom comes back.
This is also Taiwan's first game giving up runs, so I don't think he's leaving anytime soon. He's having one bad game.
Yeah, it's just one. It's guys.
But
this is bound to happen. You know, you can't stay hot forever. So, well, you dropped the first game of the series. Okay, womp.
and when the next two,
Come on.
You mean the next three?
The next 3 games.
4-game
The next 3
series.
games. The next 3. I forgot today's Thursday. Today feels like Friday, man.
Yo, it feels.
Friday.
Yo, I've been on vacation all week, so it's like waking up late.
Oh, so
And
you've
I'm
been home.
Yeah, I've been home. But
So let me get this straight. I lost to TBG, not because you were working, because you were home.
So
Because he was home and attacked the wrong person.
I fully fucked up the whole night. That whole night, I was like, I thought to me, I was like going crazy and shit. I was like, fuck. Then I realized in the morning. But also, those attacks were fucking hard as shit. Number one, getting that right matchup. Also, I think as Team 2 for TBG, we should start it Tuesday instead of the day of the event for us on Team 2. We'll start it Tuesday, and then if it are try and be a White Sox fan right now, Andrew. The roster looks like an episode from ER. But
Everybody hurt.
if we can do a TBG on Tuesday, you don't need to worry about your super move.
Nobody better lay a finger on his butterfinger.
But I think moving forward, I think Tuesday we can make do our TBGs on Tuesday. I'll find out more from Brian, but because Monday and Thursday doesn't seem right in a way, because then Tuesday you don't get the super move at a certain time. Because you could just build your charges up that Tuesday. Wednesday the attack phase happens. Thursday, blah blah blah.
Well, I feel what you're saying. Also, they need to bring back Butterfinger BBs, so Mike doesn't have to turn his camera off so he can get his Butterfinger. Butterfinger BBs was the best, man. You could just pop those bad boys. I miss Butterfinger BBs, but
BBs.
Yeah, the BBs.
Rod, I just got Tommy hooked on the Sriracha lime crisps.
Ooh, boy, be careful now.
Oh, by the way,
dangerous, bro. I had to give him a bag. I'm like, bro, I got a whole box of these shits. When I originally bought them, it showed was one bag, so I thought it was one big ass bag of them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize they was gonna send me a whole box of a bunch of little bags.
Oh yeah, it's come 12 in a pack. Yeah, packing a lunchbox.
Mark, I don't know if you know this, but Mountain Dew.
What happened? Oh, what flavor is that?
Flamin' Hot.
Oh hell no.
Oh, no. I don't like Flamin' Hot Cheetos to begin with.
First of all, no drink should start with Flamin' Hot.
First of all, that type of shit like Takis and fucking Flamin' Hot Cheetos, them just tear up the lining of your stomach, bro. I don't fuck with no type of shit like that. I've seen people get stomach ulcers off of those.
Yep, that's all she eats is Takis.
No beverage
and hot chips
should
people get fucking stomach ulcers off them shits, bro.
Like no beverage should ever start with flaming anything.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're having a flaming Dr. Pepper.
Unless you're having an alcoholic drink.
But you know what's actually surprisingly good that I tried?
What?
But I'm not talking about flaming in terms of. I'm saying maybe they light it on fire.
The fucking
like a flaming Dr.
Cool
Pepper.
Ranch ones.
The Nitro Pepsi is actually really good.
Oh,
it's very smooth. It's very smooth. Just be careful when you open up the can because that shit'll explode all over you. Because it's nitrous friggin' nitrogen compressed.
Ooh.
My favorite hot stuff is buffalo chicken dip. Mark, I've tried it once. Flaming hot Cheetos. Never fucking it again.
When we were just recently at the Naffy house, they had the buffalo chicken dip. That shit was fire, bro.
I'm gonna put y'all on right now. Ask Kenny. If Kenny was here, he can validate. Roddy makes bomb ass buffalo chicken dip.
I'm coming over. Mimi makes really good buffalo. So let me tell you about the fuckery.
Yo, what's up, K Marvel? How you doing?
Let me tell you about the fuckery that happened to my grandmother today, Rod. And I'm so glad she's okay. So they're re-roofing my grandmother's house right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my grandmother fucking calls my mother hysterically crying. First of all, she exaggerated the fuck out of her story, but I digress. So she calls my mother friggin' hysterically crying, talking about the fucking part of the roof collapsed in her attic, and the man fell into her bed. That was on, and all the shit landed on top of her. So that didn't happen.
I'm about to say that's not the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
I drove all the way out to fucking Lindenhurst today for my aunt to finally call my mother back and be like, she's exaggerating the fucking story. Part of the roof did collapse and shit landed in the bedroom on her bed and on the floor and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the man did not fall through the fucking roof. He was hanging from the beam. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yo, this woman's going to give me a goddamn coronary, bro.
Oh, man.
This woman is going to be the death of me. I swear to God. I think, bro, I swear to God, she's got borderline dementia. I swear to God. I really do think so because.
Shout out to Nan. Shout out to Nan.
She is really losing it, bro. Her fucking stories when she gets into panic mode, her stories get more and more exaggerated every single time, bro.
Nah, no, Nan.
Now I know where my mother gets it from.
Oh, see, here's my thing. If that were true, Nan would have beat the hell out of him. That man wouldn't have been alive.
Oh,
that's how badass she is.
They're completely covering all the shit, bro. That's all under the insurance.
Oh wow. Oh, that's great.
So she don't gotta pay a dime. They're gonna fix everything.
Oh, kudos to her. Man,
oh man, bro, what a day, bro.
What a day.
But we had a good weekend of wrestling. Good week.
We did.
But even though the fuckery of the WrestleMania Backlash match changed from whatchamacallit, the Unification Tag Title match to a 6-man title match. 6-man tag match.
Chris, I'm sorry to hear that. Christopher Brown said Lindenhurst was where my girlfriend used to live before passing away. 321 Page Ave was her old address. I'm sorry to hear that, Christopher Brown.
Wow.
God bless you, brother.
Wow, man.
I'm really sorry to hear that, bro.
Sorry to hear that, Christopher Brown. But they changed the fucking match to a 6-man tag match. They should just still keep the fucking titles on the line in a way. It'd be like the Legacy versus Legacy versus Triple H, Batista, Shane McMahon match, but all the titles are on the line.
What about the rumors of them waiting until doing only stadium shows to have Roman defend his belt? Which means he won't defend his belt to Money in the Bank.
That's stupid. That's a long ass time to go without defending the belt.
How are we supposed to have Hell in a Cell come up and
no title?
No title unless it's the women. They're going to give both women's matches Hell in a Cell. But if anything, they could. I feel Hell in a Cell will be AJ and. Oh God, no! Stop it!
No, this is where you have to lean on your mid card.
Lean on them. You know what? I could see it happening in Hell in a Cell. Judgment Day taking on AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and another person when that time comes in a Hell in a Cell match. Man. But that was awesome on Monday night, seeing Finn Balor come out and save AJ Styles from a concerto. And you seeing them do the Too Sweet in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Smooth, what up, bro?
What's up, Smooth? All right. Also, I got to give you guys a round of applause, the Muse Report, for an awesome show, because I rewatched that show back, and it was awesome. I'm going to shout you guys out again.
You guys. Our vehicle.
You guys, you were in the show. So it was Mike, Rodney, Chris, and Kenny.
Mike's vehicle, man. That Mike's the owner of the car.
Mike, Kenny, Rodney, and Chris did a fucking an absolutely great job.
Where were you?
Watching an Islander game.
Where were you?
Watching an Islander game.
He was commenting as the Muse.
it was so weird. I was like this. I'm like,
because you still have
no,
privileges.
No, I was like trying to. There's a button on the thing that you can comment as yourself.
Yes.
I was trying to press the button, and I was like, "Why is it not letting me do this? Stop it!"
Fucking God.
I'm like, wait. It has to be Andrew. I had to look at the rolls again.
But you know what? It was a great show, and wrestling over the last week or so has been very much a drag in a lot of ways. And different promotions for different reasons.
I didn't even get around to watching NXT or AEW yet.
Yeah, it's been.
Sure, I didn't miss much.
I'm coming now. I think the WrestleMania the hangover is starting to hit hard. Like, here we go. It's that quiet period for a second.
Jessica Hoffman said, "I hope I'm not too off topic, but a couple of my coworkers and I were talking about who would take Roman's belts, and we said the first belt Cody, the second belt McIntyre."
Hey,
I like that idea because I see McIntyre is kind of getting some shine now. They're starting to bring him back up because they really have nothing better to do with him. So
you have nothing else. This is where I feel like you have to do more than just lean on Roman. All right, so he ran through everybody. What's the next step? Where do we go from here? Okay, so you bring McIntyre into the picture. Okay, Cody's there. So are we going to pull the trigger and give McIntyre another run? Cody, we know the run is coming, but how are we going to manufacture it? I would like it to be well thought out, laid out very nicely, and let's put it in motion. I don't want it to be rushed, and I don't want it to be a spur of the moment kind of thing. Oh, 5 minutes before the show starts, Cody's winning the belt tonight. No. Make a story out of it, drag it out, and I know you guys feel different, but I have no issue with Roman not defending his title until because I've asked myself, who are you going to put him up against, knowing that you want to get him in a stadium to get the big pop as a champ? So that means he has to go over. And it's like, okay, so you want him to beat somebody else again? How about this? Roman, don't defend your title. Stop. I don't want you to just run around squashing everybody. Wait till the big show. Let's plan it out properly, and let's do it the right way.
I'm so glad you said squashing.
It's not a Brock situation where he's not even on TV. He's on TV every week. He's showing face, and he's out there. So I'm not upset. With Brock, I was really upset because it felt like I didn't see him. Roman, at least we see him every week. We get a taste of Roman Reigns. So if he doesn't defend his title, that's fine. But I want to see something grow from here.
Like with Roman, like backing off your comment, seeing the belt on TV every single fucking week is a blessing. When Brock was champ as Universal Champion, you would only see him every once in a while, once a month, and then he'll disappear. Then all of a sudden he'll come back for his feud like the week or two before, and then disappear at the pay-per-view. And literally,
I remember days when we went as far. I'm not meaning to cut you off, but I remember days that we went as far as to say that the United States champion is your main champion on Raw. Yeah, and we used to say that a lot when Brock had that run where he was just showing up whenever he felt like it. So we continue, but that plays into what you're saying.
Yeah, it turns into like right now we're not really focused on the mid card right now because of Roman holding the belts. But I think we got to start focusing on the Intercontinental Championship, the U.S. Championship, and everything. But I like Cody. Christopher Brown said Cody's winning Money in the Bank, and he'll be taking the WWE belt. Drew takes the Universal at the show in the UK.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hate on that.
But also, did you see that they released a new WWE title in the WWE shop? Like the blue, it's like a winged eagle, blue back or something. So that could be possibly the new belt they might bring.
I didn't see that.
Y'all saw it.
You have pictures of it?
Because I do know they released the Attitude Era belt again.
Yes,
The
yeah.
Austin one.
Yeah, remember the night that Austin attacked Vince, the night after WrestleMania 14, and the belt was in a case and had a blue strap? That's the one I thought I saw. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that's not the Winged Eagle. That's not the wing. That's the
the big blue Eagle championship.
Yeah. It's the Attitude Era championship. That's what we call it.
The Winged Eagle is the one actual
But they.
So I thought you were talking about the other one that, not the double plated one, the one that they made with the different strap.
People are thinking this might be the belt that Cody might bring back.
No. Cody says he wants to bring the actual Winged Eagle,
which I think is beautiful. Man. That would be cool. But like, look, I like when guys win titles and make it their own. You know, you're the champ, make it your own, right?
Like John Cena with the spinner belt.
I had no issues with what John did.
Yeah, I had after ready this. My thing is that after John Cena lost that belt, I felt like they should have had another belt on deck already formed, because for that belt from being for 2005 to like 2008 till the release when The Rock won that belt and then brought out the newer WWE belt with the Brahma both side plates. I felt like that should have been brought out a lot earlier, in a way.
Is that Yoda behind you?
I'm watching
I thought I saw Yoda for a quick second. I was like, is that Yoda?
No,
I'm watching New Hope because it's.
Oh man.
Because I said I didn't really have a really big Star Wars day because I watched the Met game and then my sister got tenure yesterday.
Oh, and Mitch,
congratulations to Jacqueline.
Yes,
it's a hard thing to do.
He has to explain himself more when he texts. All he says is "Rain."
Is this the one where Rain's in it?
I'm like, who the heck is Rain?
Who's Rain?
And then he asked, "Who is the same actor that played Obi-Wan in the 1, 2, 3?" I'm like, yes, Ewan McGregor played Obi-Wan in 1, 2, 3, and 4, and its TV series coming up.
I want to address Smooth's comments here. He goes, I don't think it's gonna let Roman lose the belt. He literally is holding SmackDown down with the ratings. And he also says, I think MVP betraying Bobby Lashley was horrible, but understandable because Omos is horrible on the mic.
Yes.
Now there's a two-parter right here, man, and I love when you guys give me stuff to talk about. This is excellent. So thank you for the comment, man. Really appreciate it. And yes, I agree with you. Roman is the anchor right now. Mm-hmm. Everything runs through him, and it's hard because I feel like WWE still hasn't found that next big person that they want to shoot to the moon, can carry this company on its back and be the face. You know, I kind of feel like you got lucky with Roman because after seeing it was really, who are you really going to lean on? Roman was the guy. Yeah, and it was it felt like it was forced down our throat a little bit. Yeah. But eventually we broke and we embraced it and we took it for what it was. All we asked was for him to turn heel at some point, and he did. And look how that turned out. Beautifully. So I really do believe that they're going to keep him as champion as long as they can. But if you're going to long build something, going back to the speculation about him rock with next year's Mania, how long do you want to start that build? Do you want to start it at SummerSlam? Do you want to start it closer to Royal Rumble? Where do you want to go with that? Do you give Roman time off? You really can't pull him off of TV now. He's the best thing you got. SmackDown will nosedive. That last thing you want to do is pull him off TV. So, like I said, I don't have an issue with him not defending his title. If he takes pay-per-views off here and there, he's a champ. He's a double champ. He can do what he wants. You know, he's earned that. So just acknowledge him, acknowledge your tribal chief, and let's keep it moving. And when the time comes, he is going to have to drop it. And I just hope they are ready for the next big person to come up and really start building that said superstar, male or female. Because at this point, it can be either or. Now, the second part to his question, to his statement was, he thinks the Bobby Lashley MVP betrayal. I like where this is going. Omos just got to get a little better, man. He's got to get a little better. I love listening to him speak outside of wrestling because he can talk very well.
Did you see the news with him?
Yeah, but
at a young age when he was playing football, his coaches had him get an MRI on like his skull, and right here he had a little brain tumor gland, and he had a brain tumor when he was young.
Man was 6 foot tall at 11 years old.
Yeah,
like he has 3 rare forms of gigantoism, and like there's 2 other things that he has, and he's a very rare case to have all 3. He has all 3. So it's like it's crazy to really look at his story. He has an amazing story, but you're a heel, which is some would say that probably the easiest thing to do in wrestling is to be a heel. You're also paired up with a man that has been spectacular since his return to WWE. Give MVP. MVP has been the real MVP. Let's call it what it is. He has been everything he touches turns to gold. This is why I said the Hurt Business was a perfect thing, man. I know you wanted to go a certain kind of way, but I felt that the Hurt Business could have really worked if we had people in the building, if we had a perfect situation. And at the time, it worked for what it was, but I wish we try it again. I want to see it won't happen one more time.
You know, I would love to see if they weren't released, if they were able to, instead of being on SmackDown, they were on Raw. I would love to have seen the Hit Row with the Hurt Business kind of way, because it'd be like the Hurt Business has their own little hit crew called the Hit Row, and they could have.
I mean, one hell of a faction if you put them all together.
Yep, you got the boys that can run the ciphers on everybody. You have the MVP of like the best manager MVP, and everybody would have had titles.
Oh, that was such a failed. Damn, they really dropped the ball with Hero, man. Because you got like the only one that's on a major brand right now is Swerve Strickland, and then the rest of them are split up over the cross of the Indies.
Which is a shame. It really is a shame.
It's a damn shame. It really is.
And part of me wishes that they never brought them up and then released them and then said, "Oh, Swerve and this one guy is going to be the tag team." And I'm like, why do you need to make the whole faction a faction?
Here's my issue. What's the point of you making guys stand alone in NXT to then move them up and put them in a tag team?
Yeah.
You put them through NXT to see if they can hold their own, right?
Yeah. Butch,
they prove to you that they can hold their own.
Butch should not be running around chasing the fucking New Day.
Come on, man.
Butch should be Pete fucking Dunne running around chasing after that Intercontinental Championship.
And now Butch is missing. We don't know where Butch is.
I don't care where Butch is right now. Butch could be in a rabbit hole somewhere. But until I see Sheamus off my TV screen and Rich Holland off my TV screen, I don't give a fuck about those 3.
You guys ever seen
Butch is hiding behind Mike's news background right now.
You ever got? I know you guys seen Basketball before.
Yes.
Remember when they were looking for Coop? This is what it feels like. We still have no fucking clue where this guy is. Coop went to Disney World, and then he just smiled at the screen. Like, no, Coop didn't go to Disney World. Butch is not in Disneyland. It's horrible.
So to get back into the comments, Christopher Brown says, Dwayne and Roman starts at Survivor Series more than likely, Rodney.
Mitch goes, who loses to him? We don't know. And then Christopher Brown says Andrew and fucking Dewdrop should be Piper, Nevin, Andrew.
Absolutely.
I'm like, yes. But apparently now Nikki ASH might be dropping the almost a superhero gimmick because they're pairing.
Where is Dewdrop right now? What happened?
They're pairing Nikki ASH with Dewdrop, and Dewdrop said, "Are you ready to be serious now?"
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be Dewdrop and Nikki.
Why are we pairing them together? Why? Because they're both Scotch?
He could be hanging by his fucking net in his fucking closet.
Mitch.
No, it's a 6-man tag.
Yeah, 6-man.
Yes, James. I don't give a damn if he's hanging by his neck in his fucking closet. New update. Coop is hanging by his neck in his fucking closet. See, James knew where I was going with this. My favorite one was Coop went to Disney World. And he just stops and stares at the screen. Oh, shout out to James. Thanks, James. Thank you for having my back. I appreciate it.
Oh boy, what a week in wrestling.
Oh man, wrestling has been terrible. AEW is the drizzling shits.
Want to know something, Rodney? I got
What's up?
fucking played by Adam and fucking Matt Cardona for years.
Oh, you got played
Because I literally was texting him. I was like, on that day, I wanted to take a picture with Matt, but I didn't want to disrespect you. And he texting back, well, you should have, because this whole entire thing was business, not personal. And I said, oh, well, I'm the idiot for thinking this whole 15 years worth of thing was personal and business. And he goes, you guys played it really good then. Because
he did his job.
And
shout out to Big O, baby. I'm gonna get Big O on the podcast real soon. Me and him gonna chat it up.
Also, if you
with him.
Go to K-Joy, vote for him and Lindsay for that K-Joy wedding competition.
Man, K-Joy is giving out free wedding to the winner, so wedding all expenses paid. So therefore, guys, hop on K-Joy's website, go cast your vote. You can also just go to Big O's Facebook, and he has a link all over the place. Go in there, help him and Lizzie out, man. They get that free wedding. They deserve it.
Also, they added a new thing that you have to check your email for a confirmation code, because they are thinking the other finalists were making fake emails and just voting. So now you have to get a confirmation code from the email.
Oh, wow. Really, guys?
Yeah.
Really? This is what we're doing? We making fake emails now? Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah, damn sure ain't. Mike ain't lying. But come on, folks. I understand you want to win, but come on, make it fair.
I said on that day that we were there, he could have went in the ring at the beginning of the show and said, listen, I'm trying to get married to my beautiful fiance. Can you guys take a second to vote? I felt like maybe 1,000 people in that place.
Oh yeah, more than 1,000. That place is packed. And also, Mitch, nobody wanted to see you in your rider shirt. We need to see you with some socks on, bro.
Yes, he wore flip-flops again.
My man's toes look like he got toes.
Why do you wear flip-flops to a wrestling show?
He has toe walking feet.
Wait. What, Ronnie? What happened to him? Oh, wait. His hand was by the guardrail, and somebody ran into the guardrail, and he was like, ah!
One of the members of SAT got slammed into the guardrail, and Mitch, being Mitch, sitting front row next to me, has his hands on the guardrail like this. He's behind the barricade, no pun intended. And he has his hands sitting on the guardrail like this, watching the show. Man comes flying into Mitch's hands. All he sees Mitch going, ah! Ah! All I saw was him just leave. Ah! What's wrong with you? He goes, my fingers. I was like, lucky it wasn't your toes.
Oh my gosh.
Mitch got toes so bad. It looks like the corner took each toe from a different person.
Was Mitch's shirt long enough?
Yes, his shirt was long enough. He was dressed properly. Adam thought he was wearing a dress.
High five.
Adam thought he was wearing a dress at first because Mitch's pants are so big.
Damn, man.
So he goes, what are you wearing? Is that a dress? And he goes, no, it's pants. He goes, I have to tell you, Mitch, you never cease to amaze me. Every time I see you, it's always something. It's always something with you, man.
I was so comfortable. And then also, Christopher Brown says, ask that of fucking Riddle, Michael. He doesn't need to wear flip-flops either.
The thing with Riddle is he was like that in the UFC. That's probably how he feels comfortable. That's a little different.
No, he has a whole story as to why he's like that, though.
No, but I'm saying he had no shoes on in the UFC.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying he literally has a whole background story as to why he does the whole thing with the flip-flops. It's because I think he went hypothermic in his feet at one point, and he has no feeling on the bottom of his feet now. So he literally just walks around in flip-flops all the time.
Oh yeah, sad news
because
with Riddle.
It's comfortable for him.
sad news with Riddle. Him and his wife Lisa got divorced over the weekend.
That's sad.
R.I.P. to that relationship.
Well,
Damn.
supposedly they've been divorced for over a month.
Well,
That's fucked.
news to us. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man!
Now,
In
does
o-
it mean
in
some
other
of those
news-
accusations were accurate?
I don't think
I
so.
mean, he never. No, I mean, he never denied being with Candace.
Yeah, like
In other coming news, my Facebook account got restricted.
What did you do?
For some
What did you
bullshit-
do?
For some bullshit that I posted in April. So
Wait,
there was
One of my friends' accounts got restricted for like 20 something days,
it got
and it doesn't even say why.
I got restricted for 19 days, and I can
Sure.
see why. I can see why they restricted it because this post was kind of pushing it.
Shame
guys-
said.
Did you guys
James,
see that picture that fucking apparently Cardi B took with her titty out?
no, you did not post that on Facebook.
The one with Gordon Ramsay where it looked like he was flipping a pancake.
Oh no, you did
I
not.
did post that on Facebook.
No, come on,
That's your own
man.
fault.
That
I
was
did
supposed to be.
post that
That
on
was supposed to be
Facebook.
in a text message only. Like, yeah,
I sent it to you.
on
too.
Facebook. I can't even defend you.
I posted it
can't
on
defend you
Facebook and
now.
Instagram, and it only got restricted on Facebook.
Oh my god, that's something you post to Reddit.
I got
or-
away with
or
it on
Tumblr.
Instagram, but just because I'm bullshitting about it on the
This guy
barricade,
posted
they're
it
probably
on
fucking restricted
Facebook.
on Instagram
Yeah.
now too.
So, James said shoes are overrated.
I got
Flip
zucked.
flops or thongs in Australia are the go fellas. But you get spiders and snakes.
Yo, let's first of all, I went clothes. I
You
went
have
steel toe
shit
boots in Australia.
In Australia,
You
that
crazy.
would literally kill me.
Walk around. You
James.
got spiders smaller than this. You got plants that can kill you. You brush up against them. I'm wearing
You
steel
got-
toe boots and a
You
hazmat
got-
suit.
mosquitoes out there that carry
got-
the shit that's worse than the fucking West Nile virus.
You
I
got,
love
you
I
got
love
those
my
emus.
Australian people, but y'all
I love
country
you guys,
is
but y'all
scary,
country,
man.
yeah, that country.
You got
is
those
scary as
emus that
fuck,
will chase you down the fucking road.
Nah,
You got
scary.
The emu revolution.
I thought we were tough as New Yorkers because we got rats literally the size of dogs. But
But I have to say,
I have to
their
say,
fast food
Australia's
menu-
got some shit out there, man.
the Australia fast food menu is popping though. I
give
saw
it to
that
you, James. You're a
Australian
tough son of a
McDonald's
bitch.
menu, bro.
Well, don't
By
forget,
the-
don't forget when he sent us the
Pizza Hut
Domino's.
Domino's, and oh my lord.
By the way, Rodney got landed onto it by another wrestler.
Yeah, Randy
Other
Summers.
than, and
I'll
that
pull
was
it up.
funny.
I'll pull it up. I have the picture of it. It was hilarious. This should be the poster of their
best-
website.
The best was still Nunzio.
So yeah,
Oh, Nunzio landed in me and Mike's lap.
but before that, guess what happened?
Emu.
Before Randy landed in Rodney's lap, fucking Mitch took off fucking running.
Yo,
like
Mitch was out.
Mitch goes,
Mitch
I'm
was
out of here.
gone.
And
Yo, me and Scott were rolling. Scott goes, Mitch ran for his fucking life.
Wait, why?
All right, so he saw that. All right, so we saw that. We kind of predicted the spot was about to happen, and instead of Mitch just staying where he was, because Randy's feet technically would have landed in Mitch's lap, and Randy Summers' whole body landed on top of me, and I just caught him, and it was perfect. It was like the perfect catch. It was like damsel in distress, caught. It was so cool, and Mitch just ruined it for himself. Because all he had to do was just hold his arms up. But instead of him, once Randy went to go run to the next rope, Mitch was gone. Mitch was out of the front row. I don't even know where he went.
Mitch ran, and then this idiot was
Imagine he was supposed to go to that specific spot and there was nobody there to catch him.
So here's a picture.
Yeah. But luckily he didn't destroy your camera. You put your
Oh yeah, no, I had my camera pointing down. I was about to take a picture of him, but all of a sudden I just see this man just flying at me. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this camera down real quick. We'll catch you. And then I caught him, and I saw him after the show, and I said, man, hell of a spot. He goes, was it? Man, I said, cameraman said, best picture of the night. You got to go find that where they got it. I have no abilities to find this thing. He goes, no, I'm going to get it from somebody because that was a great spot. I was like, believe me, I'm with you. That spot was fire. I thought it was great. It was so good. It was so much fun.
and so the end of the event where one of the owners kind of threw something into the ring and encouraged everybody to throw stuff at Michael Mastretta. And then out of nowhere, we see a soda can. Rodney does the Matrix, and it smacks a kid behind us in the face.
First of all, I didn't know he was hit in the face until I turned around to his dad, and he goes, "Damn, soda can't hit my son in the face." I was like, "Get out of here!" I was like, then Andrew goes, "Yeah, the one that you did the Matrix to, bro. You just moved out the way, and he didn't see the can coming." I was like,
"Oh shit!"
I didn't know he was sitting directly behind me.
Yeah,
bro, he had it coming to him.
If I knew that, I would have just knocked it down.
Nah, it's okay.
But
bro.
I saw it flying at me, and I just moved out the way.
All I was trying to do was trying to I put my arms out by Big O to make sure he didn't get hit with anything.
Nobody told that kid to be there.
Well,
Big O was laying right in front of us.
Rodney, I told you the story of me at the Ducks game, right? There was a ball, and I'm sitting behind the Ducks game. The ball is coming like this at me, but it was gonna kind of like I think go past me on the side. But I stick my hand up or hat or something to stop it. The parent behind me starts yelling at me. We were about to get that ball. Why'd you not get out of the way? I'm like, are you kidding me? It looked like it was about to hit me in the face.
That's crazy.
Like, see, are you kidding me?
Some people
even if it wasn't going to, it's a reaction. You're gonna go like this.
Of course. Yeah. Look, people sit behind home plate knowing that there's a net there.
They still do it. It happened the other day. Happened the other day in the Met game. All of a sudden, the guy's like, ah.
But it's a natural reaction. You can't help it. And Mitch, I don't blame Mitch for running, but it was hilarious.
It was like the guy from the first Jurassic World with the fucking the drinks running away from the fucking everything.
Now, if you ever seen the movie Monster House, when the fat kid was tripped and fell and running, and the old man told him, "Let's move it, pork chop." That was literally Mitch. Mitch was.
Yo,
He ran out of the front row. He was gone. Mitch was gone. Mitch had friends there. Mitch had all kinds of people there. Mitch had some friends over there in the corner in the front row. Man, Mitch had people all over the place. Mitch moved everybody in the building, man. Mitch even said I was gone.
So we want to say Mitch ran his fastest he's ever had.
Yeah,
he would have ran the 40-yard dash in 3 seconds.
Mike, Mitch was next to me. While Randy was there, before Randy even
he was over here.
touched the rope, Mitch was gone. Mitch was gone. Here Mitch goes, "I'm out." He was gone. I don't know where he went. I don't know if he levitated.
Then he over here.
Yo, I don't know if he he goes, "I was so scared." I don't know where Mitch was at. Mitch was gone, bro.
The funny thing is also Scott sitting to my right goes to everybody before it, like the fest and everybody. They're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you might get blasted by the guardrail when they come because they usually throw them against the guardrail." 2 seconds later, the guardrail comes. Scott gets fucking blasted with that. Half his beer spills all over the place. I got fucking drenched.
I gotta read this. Christopher Brown said at a minor league game I attended 5 years ago, some bitch behind the visitor dugout got smoked in the face by a foul ball because she had her face buried in a damn cell phone.
Well, exactly. If you're at a game, why are you on your phone?
I'm not trying to laugh, but
oh shit,
fever pitch is real. Why would you bring your work to the game? Nobody told you to bring a full laptop to a game. You're gonna get drilled. Everybody protect yourself at all times. Flying objects are possibilities at these type of events. I
always bring my glove to the game.
Yep. Always bring a hat. Bring anything.
Your glove to the game. Always.
Listen, they shoot hot dogs into the stands. At some places, you gotta be careful.
If you get hit in the face, if you get hit in the face with a glizzy, and it winds up on the damn Teletron.
No, Mark, no. There was a woman with a black eye on the news. She got hit in the face by a whole wiener. and she was upset. She was going to sue the team. She was going to sue the hot dog vendor. They shouldn't be shooting hot dogs in the stand. No, listen, it's free. First of all, it's free food. No, that's number one. We all know food at events are very expensive at places. Anytime you give out free food, people go crazy. They go crazy for free garden gnomes. What makes you think they're gonna go crazy for free hot dog? This woman got drilled right in the face. She has a black eye. Oh my God. She got hit in the face with a whole wiener. I was fully dressed wiener wrapped up on a Tuesday afternoon. You can't.
Yo, imagine going to work in the office and having to explain that. I was at a baseball game and I got hit in the fucking.
What happened to you? Got hit in the face.
I don't want to talk about it.
I got hit in the face.
Wait,
go watch the news.
I got hit in the face with a soubrette. My bad.
Yo, you'd be like,
the news.
I danced with Nathan's and he won. Like you can't.
I got hit with a ballpark at the ballpark.
I got smacked in the face with a ballpark, Frank. At the ballpark. I can't. First of all, you can look it up. It's a real story. I'm not lying. The lady, she's an older woman. She had a black eye and everything. And I was reading the story. I was like, this didn't happen, yo. And I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, she got hit in the face with a hot dog. She didn't get hit in the face with a t-shirt. She didn't get hit in the face with a ball. She got hit in the face with a hot dog.
Yeah. Women hit with wiener. I'm looking up.
Woman hit with wiener. Be careful. Don't you Google that.
You'll get the wrong one.
You better turn the fucking Google Safe search on.
God.
Oh, okay.
I told you.
It was a Phillies game. I see. She's gonna sue the fucking fanatic.
I can't breathe.
Hold on, let me just catch up Jessica Hoffman on what we're talking about because she asked what she missed. So Jessica, right now we're currently talking about this woman who got hit in the face with a hot dog
at a Phillies game 4 years ago.
At a Phillies game 4 years ago, and she got a black eye from it, and she became world famous for getting hit with a glizzy at a Phillies game.
Yo, when you Google it, they show you the winner publicity 3000. That didn't even show the Glizzy 5000 shooter. They be rolling out the field at 7th inning, just blasting people in the face with hot dogs. Yo,
hold on, there's a YouTube video about it.
Philadelphia, you should be ashamed of yourself. I can't. Oh my God, I can't, yo. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yo, she legit has a black eye and bruises on her nose, bro.
Yo, I told you. Yeah, I'm not lying. That's
story.
Oh man,
what was the hot dog trajectory?
I don't know. What the hell was it? 2,000-3,000 PCI. You got the face that hard. Yo, oh my God. I remember Trish almost knocked somebody out of the Broadway show for trying to catch a box of popcorn.
Mitch said the city of brotherly hot dogs.
The funniest joke Mitch made in 2 years. Oh my God. No,
I want to see the video of it happening.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
They not showing it.
Oh man.
They just show her friggin' her bruised ass face.
Duh, I'm not trying to make. Listen, I'm gonna say this. All due respect to this woman.
Oh my God! I'm gonna send this to my family.
The best part is the fucking Philly fanatic riding away on a quad like, oh shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was like this.
Look at Mitch's comment.
Yeah, that's what we just said. That's the best comment he made all day.
Yo, he hit him right in the face.
City of brotherly hot dogs.
Mitch, I sent you the link.
Yo, the Philly fanatic. I swear to God, the Philly fanatic was out. He was on a 4x4. He was gone, bro. He was gone.
Yo, imagine being the guy that had to be that the mascot for that day, and then all of a sudden you hit somebody in the face. Would you be fucking laughing in your fucking costume in a way?
Listen,
yes.
Nah, I would have fell off. I would have fell off. I would have dropped the gun and everything. You would have had to drag me off the field. I would have been laughing so hard. I'm sorry. If I was sitting next to her, I would have been rolling. I would have been making fun of her all night. Oh, it would have been bad. Y'all would have had to drag me out of there. I would have died from laughter right there in the ballpark. I'm sure. Well, first of all, protect yourself at all times.
They have a digital version of it.
Stop. Yo, what a story to tell though.
Yep.
I got hit in the face with a Glizzy Bamblizzy 3000.
Bro, that
Phillies
Glizzy
game
gun
on
is
Tuesday.
crazy, son.
Oh, yo. That thing is a
James, it's in the
So-
Onyx NXT.
What are your guys' thoughts on Deonna Purrazzo losing the Ring of Honor title? Like,
I think it's crazy. Number one. Number two, I think it's because she's going to be stationed back still at Impact, and I think they didn't want somebody on Impact to have the title.
but for her to have all that she did, running through people, she's top level this, and then to get submitted like that.
wrestling is a weird place.
And how about the news coming out of Wow?
Oh yeah,
With Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa
Andrew's girl
Blanchard.
just finding herself in hot water. All
No,
the time.
but guess what? The weirdest thing is the Warriors of wrestling, whatever women's of wrestling, tweeted a picture of her. Like 4 hours later to that fucking after that post came. So it's something weird.
Well, look, they never said that they fired her. They just said that she had a bit of a falling out. Doesn't necessarily mean that probably was a one-day thing. I'm upset with you. You upset with me. Maybe we meet back in the middle later this week. I don't know. But
Yeah.
everywhere she goes, it seems to be an issue. Now, I had Tessa's back in 2019 when I said she was the wrestler of the year. I meant that. I stood by that, and I'm not going to change it. She was wrestler of the year, in my opinion. But here we are, back during that time in 2022, and we're hearing the same nonsense about Tessa Blanchard that we heard since 2019.
Yeah.
It hasn't changed. And everybody, the reason why everyone's saying, oh, where's Tessa? Why is she not getting signed? Because obviously she's been blackballed.
Yep.
You have a reputation about you. And your rep has now cost you probably millions of dollars and opportunities to be on national television.
Yep.
So you got to be careful with what you say and do, especially in this business. People that know people higher up, they get into somebody's ear and they're like, yo, bro, don't hire this lady, man. She's a problem. She's a headache. She's a cancer in the locker room. Get rid of her. Don't even waste your time bringing her in here. Now, look at where we are.
Precede her.
The room, I used to sit there and defend her. I'm like, yo, listen, those are just rumors. But now it's becoming a pattern. All right? There's a series of events. There's always something.
So
and ladies,
there's something going on.
Clearly, there's something that you're doing wrong as a wrestler now. You gotta be saying some shit to some of these females that's making them uncomfortable to make it to the point where nobody wants you in the fucking locker room.
That's right. And I remember when Allison Kay spoke out about it on Twitter, and everybody kind of attacked her. And you guys all know I love me some Allison Kay. But when I heard her say what she said, come on now. Now I was like, Allison, is there really any validity to that? And then she was like, yeah, there is. You know, when you really look at it, I did a Q&A and she answered the questions. It's crazy. Chris the caller's joining the check, man.
Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Chris, you missed all the fun.
Oh man, you
missed the woman getting hit by a Glizzy at a Phillies game, have a black eye.
Chris, you don't remember that a couple years ago with a hot dog shooter 3000 blasted this woman in the face and she got a black eye?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, she said that she's gonna sue because the Philly fanatic hit her with an all-dressed hot dog on a Tuesday afternoon.
Well, that's a facial she wasn't asking for, so she might have a point.
Yo, look, first of all,
no, we were talking about Mitch.
Food.
They were talking about Mitch running as fast as he's ever ran.
At a
I
wrestling
just
event.
want to know, and I really just want to know, what the fuck was the PSI level set to on that Glizzy gun, bro?
I don't know.
Like, you know,
9,000.
fucking fast you gotta get.
Where was Mitch sprinting?
He ran He ran to do the 40-yard dash in 3 seconds. That's all I said.
Rodney, tell him the story.
All right, so we went to NYWC on Saturday, and
You could have invited me, you bitch.
we did invite you.
No, you did not.
Yes, we did.
No, you did not. When was this?
They had an extra ticket.
No, that
Damn.
Andrew told me that the ticket was for. I thought the ticket was for AEW.
We never invited him. I'm not thinking.
I could have sworn we did.
No, I got invited to AEW.
I could have sworn we did because Kenny got COVID. But the whole thing, all right. Nonetheless,
Boy, there's a lot of
back
shit
to the
going on.
story. Yes.
Anyways, okay,
So
back to the story.
we went to the event, and it was in Copeg Fire Department. Beautiful event, beautiful venue. 1,000 people there, easy.
Okay.
I know our boy Big O is there, so he's wrestling Matt Cardona for the title. Chelsea Green, sexy self in the ring. She wrestled too. She lost her match, but she was flaunting her stuff all night, all in Andrew's face. Andrew losing his mind. Now, so during one of the matches, there was a wrestler by the name of Randy Summers. Cool dude, man. Cool as hell. He's about to do an outside dive spot. Now, keep in mind, the space between the ring and the barricade is very, very small. So anytime these guys do an outside dive, they're gonna land in the front row. We're sitting front row on the side he's about to dive on.
We always sit front row at these events.
And,
Okay.
and Chris, you've been to one of these events with us.
Yeah.
You know how we do.
It's tight.
And Randy does a dive. Before Randy even steps a foot over to the next rope, Mitch just sit next to me. Randy hits the rope. Mitch is nowhere to be found. Mitch just, I swear, Thanos snapped and Mitch turned into dust. Mitch was gone. He was gone. And Randy hits the dive. He lands right on top of me, and I catch him like a damsel in distress. Here's the picture.
Oh, nice.
And I said Mitch could have been in the picture holding Randy's legs, but he was too much of a chicken shit. So he ran out of the front row as fast as he could because he said he was scared.
Rodney, was this before or after the
That was after.
the hands?
Oh, that was after.
So
that's why he ran.
That's why he ran.
Also, Mitch got his hands crushed because he was behind the barricade, no pun intended, with his hands sitting on the barricade like this. So another outside dive happened. Man flies right into Mitch's hands. All of a sudden, you see Mitch going, ah!
Ow!
When he took off running, did he have his flip-flops on?
Yes, he did. Mitch, I swear, Mitch's feet.
Oh, man, I wish I would have saw that.
Mitch, when you are 90 years old and you pass on, the coroner won't even put a toe tag on you. I promise.
No, put the flip-flops.
They're gonna be like, yo, just wrap it around the flip-flop.
That's it.
I wish I would have fucking saw that, man. I would.
That's his calling card.
I told him his
Would've
feet
been
look
great.
like that they took a toe of each of 10 dead people and attached the toe to his foot from each person. Like your feet look like you're running a hot cold.
Andrew's about to throw up.
Like I was like, yo, your feet are bad, Mitch.
Yo, the day you
like Tyrone Bigum's feet.
Rodney, that day.
I remember we were watching the AEW debut at your house, and Anthony got stuck next to him, and Mitch took his shoes off.
You. That day, the same day that we fucking went to the Ducks home opener, he fucking shows up with flip flops on. I'm like, what the fuck? It's gonna drop to like 40 degrees. I'll be fine.
James sounds like a good bloke.
Because he's got an extra layer on those feet.
Listen, he got dragon foot. He's got athlete's
kangaroo
foot.
hooves, James.
Like I don't know, he got something wrong with them toes, man.
Oh, that's funny.
The definition of toe jam. Mitch's feet picture is right there. It's right there in the dictionary of toe jam. Mitch feet. Somebody put it in Urban Dictionary.com.
We should go on location and we should pay for Mitch to get a pedicure and film it. And see the reaction of the poor woman doing it.
It's like a makeover. Oh my! God bless the woman that has to touch those feet. God
be on barricade on location.
Yes, Mitch, it is.
Big O thought he was wearing a dress. He goes, Mitch, what are you wearing? Are you wearing a dress? Because his pants were so big. But he had on like loose track pants, sweats.
He lost a lot of weight, right?
Yeah, he lost a ton of weight, man. And so
he's all swole now, right? He does the MMA.
Yeah, well, he left there because it was too expensive. Now he goes to Blink, but he got a personal trainer.
All right, but he was doing the MMA.
Yeah, he was doing the MMA.
Okay.
He was rolling around. They made him keep his socks on though.
They made him keep his socks on.
Like, listen, listen. We got bigger issues in the country right now that's getting people sick. But them feet gonna really kill somebody.
Mitch started a foot pandemic.
They was like, yo, bitch, you gotta put some wrestling shoes on, bro. We can't roll around with you like this.
Oh man,
I think we have some wrestling shoes, flip flops.
Mitch got the cold feet.
Oh man.
Oh man. So getting back to wrestling.
Oh god, yeah, Tessa. We were talking about Tessa, and
was she dropping the N-word again?
No, this time she's belittling people during promo class. Where it's been an ongoing thing, and the trainees have spoken up and wow about it to management, and this is going on for a little while, and they're sick of it, and they approached her about it. They removed her from being a trainer, and they put somebody else in charge, and she got an attitude, and they had a bit of a falling out. So now it looks like Tessa might be on her way out of WoW. But like I told the guys, I've been trying to defend her since 2019. This has now become a pattern with you. Everywhere you go, there's a problem.
There's a nuclear power.
When do we turn around, look in the mirror, and say, if everyone is saying the same thing about me, maybe it's me? And why do you think she hasn't worked anywhere else?
Why do you think even her own dad isn't getting her into AEW?
Like, I'm pretty sure he tried, but then Tony looked at him and was like, nah, I'm good.
Well, maybe that's the reason she does better wrestling than men.
And this is probably the reason why she does better wrestling in another country, because it was like she does a lot of work in Mexico, and that's great for her. Perfect. I don't want to see her not have a job, but
I mean, to be honest,
everywhere you go, come on.
Tessa Blanchard wouldn't last 5 seconds in AEW because they've already made so many fucking jokes about her to Tully. It's not even funny. When Tully first came to AEW, they were making jokes about Tessa then. Wow. So
some tells me she don't care.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know where her head is at this point. I don't know if you want to stop wrestling.
Yeah,
I don't know if
you want to be a wrestler, or you don't like.
But the way that she's being described in the business is like she's a modern day Fabulous Moolah. Like, you get that kind of rep about you, it sticks with you forever. Like, you can't shake that in this business. Like, you can't
Mitch,
be an asshole everywhere you go.
I want to go tomorrow, but I'm not.
Like, it's unfortunate that we have to really sit here and talk about her in this light. Like I said, she was my wrestler of the year in 2019.
Where is
and I stood by that.
Yes.
Peter Rosenberg's going to be there. Mike, maybe you can meet up. Have a Rosenberg meeting.
There you go.
That WrestleMania, Pete Rosenberg was fucking embracing that fucking crowd.
Yeah, he was loving us.
So on a more positive note, Asuka's back.
Oh, yeah.
And she came back on such a positive note because Becky has no direction at the moment, and this was like the perfect angle for her.
Well, perfect.
What the fuck is that woman wearing?
Her husband both.
Becky.
What is that?
I think.
I don't know.
I think.
Rodney, say it. She looks crazy. Say it.
I think as far as her character goes. As far as her character goes, like,
oh man,
it plays into her character, but at the same time, I think there is a little something mentally fucked up with her at the moment.
Well, let me ask you guys this: did Stone Cold Steve Austin ever change his look once he became Stone Cold Steve Austin? Never.
No.
So once you're over, what the fuck? I mean, she is way beyond.
The only thing that changed maybe was the shorts every now and then.
The
he
only
went
thing
from camo back to jeans.
And maybe the color of the jacket, the vest.
Maybe the vest is the logo, but
and some different shirts. But
I don't get it.
It was the same style.
The only thing I could think of is somebody paying her to wear this stuff? Like, is this a secret designer we never heard of before?
But dude, whoever cut her hair should be fired.
Yeah, dude, that's...
She went from
Bianca Belair.
She went from looking decent with it. She went from looking
Bianca actually had looking good.
Yeah, she went from looking decent, kind of looking like Hayley Williams a little bit from Paramore, and then they cut it shorter, and now it looks fucking horrible.
Well, it was terrible the first time. Then she doubled down and made it worse.
James.
It looks like some redneck mullet from Joe Dirt.
James said kept his hair the same, and then Christopher Brown says Becky and Rollins are dressing up like they're on fucking acid trip.
Yeah, dude, like they're licking frogs or something.
Licking fucking poison dart frogs.
Dude.
like, what's wrong with you guys?
What is wrong with those two?
I don't know.
I'll give her credit for jumping out of the ring with those
James, did you slip them
David
with poison
Bowie
dart
boots on,
frog?
but
I know you guys got poison dart frogs in Australia.
No, listen, they got everything in Australia. Everything.
And you know who's not crazy looking anymore? Did you guys talk about Parker Bordeaux?
You know, that everybody got released.
Yeah.
Well,
we didn't hit that yet.
His reasoning I saw was his lack of improvement in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And
supposedly they're only giving
90
people 90 days to improve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they've been.
I
That's what
don't
they
know.
were
Look at
saying
the gimmick
initially.
they gave the guy. He stood there like a crazy
Yo, they could have
mental
they
patient.
could've-
But also, I also heard that he was supposed to be the next big guy, but Braun
know
ended
it,
up
James.
taking the spot.
James said they got poison dart frogs up.
Listen, I could see how Breaker was more advanced, you know, and I could see how they mentioned Creed brother Julius was more advanced. But look what you gave the guy. You shaved him like Uncle Fester. You gave him Nails' old fucking outfit, and you threw him in, and he stood there next to Crazy Joe Gacy.
My man looked like they yelled out 2319 in the middle of the Monster Scare floor in Monsters Inc. They shaved this man bald. And then turned around and gave him a gimmick where he just stands there. Does nothing.
The fact that he could have been Brock Lesnar
How is he
Jr.
supposed to improve?
He was supposed to be Brock Lesnar Jr. basically.
Yeah, how's he supposed to improve?
But how? Maybe hold on. I want to toss this out to you guys. Maybe behind the scenes, when we're in class and we're doing our thing, maybe he wasn't cutting the mustard in class either. Where all they can give him is just a gimmick of him just standing there because he couldn't do nothing else. Like if you can't make it in class, I shouldn't bring you to TV. That's what
they were saying. Why'd you put him on TV if he wasn't ready?
Like take him off TV.
Yo, they could have billed him as the next Brock Lesnar.
Nikita Lyons is killing it, and this guy's just standing there. How does that work?
Not every wrestler, like to Mike's point, is going to get it in 90 days.
Oh, I think 90 days is a little.
I mean, it takes years to become, which is, you have the Breakers, you have these guys that are able to do it because they have a wrestling background, right? It's easier for them. But, the average person is going to take years to become something.
But they're giving you 90 days to get the WWE way.
Yeah.
I said this years ago, and everyone looked at me like I was nuts. The way WWE does business and they want your wrestlers to be as a sports entertainer, they want you to be a certain way. It's different from everybody else. So if you can't fit the mold of what they want in 90 days, we have no use for you. Which I think that's unfair.
3 months. 3 months is still not enough time to see if someone has staying power with the fans. To see if they can stay over 3 months is just arbitrary.
Yeah, I just think
that's unfair. I can say I give you a year.
You could have taken him off, give him a new gimmick, worked on him a little more if you were that high on him. If Paul Heyman was high on him, then Paul Heyman's not a stupid man. He obviously saw something.
Like if you tell me I'm giving you a year to really harness a character, get it together. Okay, a year is reasonable, but 3 months? Come on, guys.
Even in baseball, bro, they give you 3 years time before you're eligible for arbitration.
Yeah.
You're not even You're not even eligible for free agency until you've been in the game 6 years, bro.
Service time, baby. Gotta get service time in. And like they gotta start treating us a little bit more seriously than the WWE way. If you want to really create people and build from the outside in, some of these kids you just signed on these cool little NFT and on these little cool little deals. These are basketball players, track and field stars.
Well, to that point, did you hear what Ember Moon said?
Yeah, I was listening to what she said.
I don't believe that shit at all.
No, but
how do you not believe it?
But the key thing the one thing I wanted to point out what she said Since Hunter got sick, that's when everything started to spiral down.
That, yes.
The whole culture changed.
She said that, and then she also said the part where you just hit it with these NILs, they're called.
Mm-hmm.
She said these people don't have the heart to be wrestlers. They just sign, they get money, they want to be whatever. They don't have the heart to be wrestlers, and we've touched on this a few times. Like, you could tell when someone's brought in just because of these NIL agreements or whatever, and if they actually want to be a wrestler. So that's what another thing she said. Andrew, why don't you believe what she said
about the whole Mandy Rose situation?
Yeah, why would she make that up?
I don't believe that in a way that everybody needs to look like Mandy Rose in NXT. You got Wendy Chu fucking in a fucking onesie running around.
Maybe it wasn't every girl they spoke to.
Man, and first of all, I understand where Emma was coming from, saying her character appeals to children. And I know people brought up pictures from her in the Indies where she was dressing real sexy and provocative. But at that time, that's where her character called for. She wasn't appealing to kids back then. She was just trying to get over to get a really good contract to wrestle. When she was a valet walking somebody to the ring, that's how you're supposed to dress. You want to add that sex appeal to a certain character, depending if the character calls for it or not.
But even when she was in WWE, she kind of had a sexy outfit on. Not
well, they all wear
right.
But she didn't
they
have
all
to
wear skimpy stuff.
But
you guys can't see Johnny Laryngitis going in there. He strikes me as a real perv, Johnny Laryngitis.
You got to put on some booty shorts.
Talking to a bunch of women about wearing booty shorts.
Put on some fishnets or something. You gotta show some more ass. This ain't working for us. Like, it sounds weird, bro. And I understand what she's like. Come on, Oscar's not showing no ass. No,
Oscar's showing no ass. You know who's showing ass?
Oscar ain't got much ass to show.
Sheeta.
I digress.
Sheeta showing that. Like, I don't know.
Sheeta's showing a lot of ass. Listen, there's a new outfit now for street fights. It's Daisy Dukes.
It's Daisy Dukes.
She had them on the other night.
Butt cheeks out.
Butt cheeks out.
I still it's
the way to go on a street fight.
So before everything, so on April 29th, NXT released Dakota Kai, Malcolm Bevins, Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Loomis. Dexter Loomis.
Time out. Did you just call him Dexter Lawrence?
He called Dexter Lawrence. Yes, he did.
I became a fucking Lungin situation. Yeah. But it was Dakota Kai, Malcolm Bevins, Dexter Loomis, Harlan, Persia, Parada, Sanjaya George, Draco Anthony, Mila Milani, Raylan Devine, Paige, Prono Zavali, and that was it.
James's ass.
Now the crazy part is so Bivens is an interesting thing because his contract was coming up. He said he wasn't resigning, so they let him. They just released him right then. The Dakota Kai. They wanted her to change her name. She said no. They also told her she was not main roster material.
Which is
yeah, I heard two things on her. That, and then she didn't want to resign. She didn't resign.
Well, it probably was that. That was probably the reason why she said, "Okay, then I'm not resigning."
How about Roddy begging and scratching and pleading for his release?
Because they want to change his name too.
Multiple times supposedly, and they denied it and said, "We do have big plans for you." And he's like, "Okay."
They want to change his name too. It came out.
Why?
It's just weird because they just don't want any ties to their old shit, but it's still
their old stuff.
I do want to read this.
Bivens apparently is a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
So he's got that also that he does.
And best friends with MJF.
And what's weird, the two weird ones is Persia and Dexter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me read this one comment.
Took him right out of a storyline.
Well, that was one of the 1 second.
My girl Indy heartbroken.
There was a big tweet that I saw that says you literally just released at least 3 people who were in active storylines for no explanation. Storylines. But I do hear I didn't watch it, but I did hear that
What does that mean for Indy Hartwell now?
That Duke and Indy supposedly had a segment on NXT.
Yeah, had a moment.
At a moment where they almost kissed.
Yeah,
and homegirl tweeted out, "Damn, the body's not even cold yet."
yeah.
And
did you see Malcolm Bivens say goodbye on his little when he thanked Xia Li?
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
I want to thank Xia Li.
Xia Li. He's like, thanks, baby girl.
So Christopher Brown said, Laurinaitis is a piece of shit, Chris. $50 says the fucker gets off as much as Vince does when they make the calls telling someone they're being released.
No, that, and he gets off on telling women how to dress. I think that too.
And then that ashless chap's comment, James, was golden.
I watched I watched the boy Pritchard trying to defend the
Pritchard.
Yeah, he was trying to defend when Vince was telling Trish Stratus to strip and bark like a dog.
Yeah,
and he tried to say, "Well, it's characters." Conrad tells me that Vince is not playing a character when he's doing that.
But that's what Conrad was trying to do. Conrad was cutting his ass that episode.
Yeah,
because he sounded like a jackass. And that's why I love Conrad Thompson. I love the Podfather for that reason. He is not afraid to call you on your nonsense. Yeah, we might do a show, we might be cool, but if I feel like it's nonsense, I'm gonna call you out on it, and I'm gonna call you stupid. Yeah, like what he did to Scott Hall. Why would you tape a man to a chair that is going through alcohol recovery and dump beer on him? He's taking medication so he doesn't drink, and you dump beer on him, and it caused him to relapse. Well, if you want to do it, then you have to do it. But that's not the point. The point is, well, how many times have we said it? How many times have we put him in rehab? That's not the point. The point is he's going through recovery. Why would you put him in that situation? And he called him a dick. He goes, no disrespect. Sorry about
we all know he enjoyed telling Trish Stratus to bark like a dog.
And look, this has been going on for years, folks.
And
this is not surprising to me, especially in the WWE. We've seen crazier things. Dark Side of the Ring taking a hit because of everything that has rolled out about.
But they said they're coming back with their season. They're not taking. It's not off.
It's not. Yeah, they came back from what they said the first go round and said that it was not. We're gonna air the third season. But now they're coming back and saying, yeah, we're gonna air a third season. But I think they were told to dial it back. They're telling too much. But what's the point then?
What's the point of it?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, Rodney. Who got their hands into it now? Someone had to have gotten their hands into it to say you're doing too much.
I think
no. Well, Vice said that whatever was been recorded or made is coming out. They said it was contrary to reports that the show was canceled. So I'll have to assume that they're going to run the docs the way they were made.
Christopher Brown commented something interesting that he said they're denying Roderick Strong because they don't want to see him rejoin Adam Cole in AEW. They're going to string him along with lies and bullshit like Vince's press rage breach.
This is terrible.
I see that happening because if Roderick Strong has 2 more years left on his contract, how long is Adam Cole going to be still in AEW?
But here's the question, though. Then why did
Adam Cole's not leaving AEW in 2 years?
You re-signed this around the same time that they all left.
Exactly.
Left at the same time.
Yeah, why'd you resign? Like, I don't get it. I never understood why he resigned.
It was puzzling to me why he resigned.
I was very shocked, and I
Mike's
couldn't
right.
figure it out. And he did. Mike is 100% correct. He was the one who read up his contract. Everybody else was like, nah, it's good. Like, at some point, we have to ask that big question. Why'd you sign that then? Were you in a tight spot financially?
It's and it's funny. It's the same thing with. I'll say it. It's the same thing with Jeff.
Yeah,
he resigned the contract, and then pulls off that thing of rolling up the ring. I want to leave this and that. Blah blah blah. Why'd you resign then?
You shouldn't have resigned. Like,
if you wanted to be with your brother, you should have never resigned. When your brother got released, you say, "I'm not resigning. I'll go with my brother."
And now he's over in AEW bitching that he wants to go back to fucking WWE.
So look,
what do you mean he's bitching? I didn't read that.
No, that's a fake. That was a fake thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because the same person that tweeted out saying that Cody wants to go back to AEW already.
Oh, okay.
Look, at some point, we need to really sit down and evaluate what's going on, because both companies at this rate, WWE is losing people like they're about to cut people like wildfire. Just as fast as you in the door, the fastest you're gonna leave.
Well, the rumors are they're going to cut people every 90 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it can be anybody. No one is safe. No one is safe.
They got to stop saying budget cuts.
It's not budget cuts.
Not anymore.
Not no more.
Dude, he made a ton of money during the pandemic.
The cat's out of the bag, man. There ain't no budget cuts no more. We're not believing it. And if you say it, people just gonna poo-poo it. It's a joke. But
according to Sean Ross Sapp, WWE reported a 27% increase in revenue to $333.4 million.
Paper. Now,
James, they're not even doing that good in AEW. The Hardys look like shit in AEW.
look,
The
Hardys have to retire. It doesn't matter what the fuck Jeff wants to do. Go home.
Here's the funny thing. Some people think that Jeff might win the Owen Hart Cup.
but
God.
Jesus Christ, no.
Please no. Please
Why?
no.
It shouldn't, the Owen Hart Cup shouldn't even be the main stars of the show. It should be somebody that's like literally
Up and coming.
It should be their breakout tournament in a way.
You don't
Like, give me somebody like Shotty Lee Johnson or somebody like.
Yeah,
Give me the guy that has a 2-0 record over MJF.
Look at this. When I look at this company, them as well, they're gonna have to start releasing people too.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
Well, there are 4 people that just contracts are coming up that they're not. They already talked about that.
I know.
Yeah. Like he does it where he has the option, like a player option, so he doesn't pick it up. That's a smart move. It helps the wrestler too.
Yes, it does.
It's not so much of a hot take. We're not so much of a hot take, but I had a really good thought tangent the other day. You know what I think would be fucking awesome in Blackpool Combat Club?
Who?
Mercedes Martinez. I feel like if they had a female, I feel like she'd be so badass in Blackpool Combat Club.
Badass woman.
Yo, I don't know if this
But
guy's
then you risk the thing of making it too big.
Too big if you had a woman.
Like you just like. Sometimes the factions got to stay the way it was. Like you can't just keep adding.
I would say one more. I would say one more person won't hurt. One more.
Then make it a female.
That's as far as I go.
Yeah, every faction should have at least one female.
Well, just one more. That's it. I don't go no further. I don't want to see no eight people. This ain't the NWO. One more.
No. Even better. This ain't the Bullet Club.
Yeah, don't.
This
Everybody's
ain't
not
Oh
really-
God, the 100-person boy club.
Now they recruited another person over the weekend.
Juice Robinson.
Juice Robinson joined the Bullet Club.
Everyone was saying that talking crap about New Japan and saying he was leaving was all a joke. Was all part of the act.
Andrew, what you got excited for over there?
Okay, I don't know if this is legit, but WWE Financial Call. WWE has recently signed a deal for a WWE RPG game. Role-playing game.
I know. I know RPGs.
We know what RPGs are.
But I was like, RPG game?
Yeah, but here's the question. With who?
Don't know.
My Roman Reigns just Superman punching people?
I'm saying,
I want to be Butch.
Is it still 2K?
I want to be Butch. Can we do a gangster game and I just pick Butch as my main
Run
character?
around like a maniac.
By the way, I watched looking up more videos of this AEW video game. By the way, it looks shit. I'm sorry, it looks like crap.
I think Ukes has lost its touch.
I don't play video games for graphics. I play for gameplay. So I'll wait.
No, but the gameplay looks shit too.
I
don't even think there's any
see it
buttons.
that way. It look like a typical wrestling game.
If there's no button to reverse in the middle of a situation, then I'm not fucking playing the game.
Wait, hold on.
Like every single, it looks like there's no.
Did you guys see the video of all the WWE people trying to guess who the picture was from the WWE 2000 game?
WrestleMania 2000?
Yeah. How funny was that? That was friggin' that Imperium got everything right.
Yeah. Which is look, don't even get me started. Still sour about that. Still sour. You know, it's just like over the last, Chris, like we were saying, over the last couple of weeks, wrestling has just been a dud, man.
Oh, big dud.
Yo,
And that's why go to your local indie shows during this time, guys. If you can't find it on a big card, go to your local indie shows. You have more fun. We had so much fun. And
it's been dog shit, quite honestly.
I will say this: I will run down the WrestleMania Backlash card for Mother's Day on Sunday.
Oh.
It is so garbage.
It's not worth watching.
Yeah, AJ got them all also.
So it's Charlotte Flair defending her women's championship, SmackDown Women's Championship against Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match. Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins. Drew McIntyre, RK Bro versus the Bloodline in a 6-man tag. AJ Styles versus Edge. Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss, and then Bobby Lashley versus Omos. Like, you couldn't give us a fucking mid-card title match on that card? You couldn't give us at least Theory versus Balor for the a rematch in a way? You couldn't give us a Intercontinental Championship
Don't forget,
match?
we still have tomorrow.
I know, we got tomorrow, but
listen, even if you don't get a mid-card match in this card, they don't care about that mid-card, brother.
Now, isn't it also the Saturday night main event or whatever this weekend?
It is?
One of them. It's a house show.
Yeah.
They build some of their house shows as Saturday night's main event, they're trying to make it like special live event shows.
Oh, that's cool.
But also, it's like fucking crazy because I was gonna be spend Mother's Day with my mom, then go watch WrestleMania Backlash. But literally, it's gonna be a fucking clusterfuck.
Cluster F.
Rousey Charlotte is gonna be such a clusterfuck, but Charlotte is finally fucking losing. Hallelujah. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't think Charlotte's gonna quit. I think it's gonna be some fuckery in that match, and it's gonna be somehow get a voice recording of.
Do we get a Bailey sighting?
We're not gonna do The Rock.
Do we get a Bailey sighting?
Yes.
I quit. We don't need The Rock and Mankind.
Rock Mankind Royal Rumble. The I Quit match. You better quit, you piece of monkey trash. Nah, he's beating the hell out of man. Yeah, I've never seen such brutal. That was brutality at its finest. That ass whooping he gave Mankind was outrageously bad. This man beat his ass while he was in a tracksuit. Just to think about that. Now that's how you dress for a street fight. My man had a full tracksuit on, whooping this man's ass up and down the arena.
Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. So Christopher Brown said there's a reason why, Andrew, they're going to resume the Charlotte and Lacey Evans feud.
Let's go.
To make that for a title. That could be for the title.
Those promos are pathetic that she's cutting.
I miss Lacey being Lacey.
The promos they got her cutting are pathetic.
Yeah.
Who, Rhonda? Oh,
no, the one that Lacey Evans is cutting on her own.
Oh yeah,
like the little vignette she's doing.
That's not her. That's not.
No, it's not her.
It's not her being her. I want her to go back to being who she
Sassy
is.
Southern Belle.
Yes, go let her be, because that was when she was at her best.
Yes.
Just new. No. I'm not.
No, there's new. Pity party.
Yeah, Evans, come on. Pity party shit's not doing it for me.
It's not. It's terrible.
Give me real Dolph Ziggler vibes. It should have been me.
And it's the fact that after every promo they keep having her consistently say that, I'm a U.S. Marine, I'm a U.S. Marine, I'm a U.S. Marine. Like, literally after every promo she's cut, she says that. Like, we know you're a fucking Marine. Like, but it's the fact that they're literally making her look like a pussy.
Yeah, and they didn't have to. She was over. They didn't have to.
She looks like a weasel. I'm dropping stuff. But
also, The Miz is throwing his hat in the ring of wanting to play Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat.
Which I could see that. I don't mind it.
CM Punk just recently had an appearance on the Mayans.
Oh, yeah, he was on Mines?
Yeah.
Oh, Trish didn't watch this week's episode yet. So I told her I'm a Sons of Anarchy guy. I can't get into Mayans, man. Shout out to Jack Stelling.
It's like when I was watching The Walking Dead, I couldn't get into the other Walking Dead show because
The
I'm like,
spin-off is never as good.
Yeah.
Well, not even that. Not even. What's funny is the one with Daryl and what's her name. The girl left. They lost their showrunner. That one's falling apart.
Listen, if you,
I don't know what happened. The spinoff was supposed to play into the original show,
and they were supposed to originally meet at one point, and I'm like, then you can get the other show off the fucking air when the whole other group meets. But no,
like if you haven't seen Sons of Anarchy yet, you just doing yourself a disservice. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen a Sons of Anarchy.
Especially the Carnival one.
Oh man,
remember that one?
Oh yeah, that episode was crazy.
What they did to the vengeance they got on that dude.
Oh, I can tell you right now, I've never seen a hook knife used in any kind of. Jesus Christ!
The Carnival Clown. He fucking.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Let's just say that show will. I don't care who you are. The series finale made all men buckle for a quick second. Say, damn. And that it just also you can say you might even cried. I know I cried because I was like, damn. It was so damn sad, but then you were like, I'm sad that it's over, but like I'm sad that it's over, but I'm also happy that someone's at peace. That's and it's crazy. It's crazy. But he says, "Son had me. She left me shocked or shook. What you scared of, bro?
No, like shook me doesn't mean scared. Maybe like sad as hell.
Where I come from, shook means scared. Like yo, I was shook. What you scared for? Like so, maybe he was shaking. But you could have left him choked up. I was choked up. It was a tough ending. It was hard, man. But you knew it was coming. You couldn't. There was no way to get out of it. That you knew from the season. I don't know how many episodes the last season was, but you knew by episode 5 what was going to happen, and there was no way out.
No way out.
The outcome. There was no way to change the outcome. It is what it is, and you didn't want to relieve it. You didn't want to deal with it. You didn't want to. Hell, I'm surprised people still tuned in, but they did. Everybody cried at then. Yeah, he said, yeah, choked up. Yeah, man. Again, like I said, it'll make grown men buckle. But hey, tune in to some different stuff instead of watching wrestling.
Yep.
That's what you got to do because wrestling sometimes can be a drag.
Because all I know,
I've enjoyed me some Halo.
Yeah, man. I watched a woman hold a chair yesterday, did nothing with it, while a group of men yelled at her while she was sitting on the floor. I'm so confused with some of the storylines and things that people come up with on creative teams, and this is all companies all together. Just what happened yesterday in the whole Varsity Blonde situation still has me. I'm shaking my head. I don't even know what was that all about. Like, is this it? Is it over? Like, where are we going from here?
So now you know, Ronnie, how I say wrestling is sort of dying.
I won't say it's dying, but it's getting boring, and it's always at this point.
It's a bleeding brand right now.
It's like it's always this gap, and it's just like, damn, ain't nothing really going on, bro. It really isn't.
Because on Monday Night Raw, we had our Drew McIntyre and RK Bro blindsiding the Bloodline. We had Kevin Owens and Alpha Academy defeat Ezekiel and the Street Profits. Veer Mahan squashed another local person. AJ Styles defeated Demon Priest to ban Priest from ringside at WrestleMania Backlash. The Miz in Theory defeated Mustafa Ali in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Nikki Ash defeated Dana Brooke for the 24/7 championship. Dana Brooke defeated Nikki Ash for the 24/7 championship. And Dana Brooke screamed to Reggie that she wants a divorce.
Good. About damn time.
Cody Rhodes crashed.
Wait. Who's the 24/7 champ right now?
Dana Brooke right now.
Okay, so are they gonna fight over who you get half the belt?
Probably.
They're gonna split that belt in half now.
Probably. Don't give Vince ideas.
Don't stop it.
Don't give him no idea. He'll cut that bad boy in half by next week. You'll have two halves of a belt.
Put the two halves together, and
R-Truth will be confused on which half to go after.
Is this the women's side of the belt or the men's side? But
I don't have no preference.
And Christopher Brown said, Jessica Hoffman said NXT is getting boring. Christopher Brown also says this is why creative should be left in the hands of people who actually have been in the fucking ring. Having ex-soap opera writers doing the storylines ain't cutting it anymore. Speaking of,
good point.
You see Freddie Prinze Jr. is doing his own wrestling promotion.
Yeah, but I've read the details on that, and
it's weird.
He's been talking about this for a while.
Yeah, but Roddy, did you see the details?
Yeah, I did, and I don't know.
Based off real life events and real life stuff, like what?
Like he's trying to write it like it's a movie.
Just fucking get two fucking animals in the ring and let them go at it. That's what people want to see. Enough of this shit. Come up with some interesting characters. Stop with the soap opera nonsense.
He's like, I got a 3-year plan.
I have a 3-year plan. I'm gonna make this whole movie of a wrestling company.
It's gonna be an SAG. It's gonna be based in the Screen Actors Guild.
He wants it to be eligible for SAG. Wait, what?
What the fuck?
I'd rather watch season 2 of Heels before I watch any of that.
Yes, it's been 20 years. 20 years since we got the F out.
Yep.
But this is,
and also
is what's watering down wrestling.
But everybody's trying to get away from the Vince thumb. But everybody leaves and then starts something that's kind of the same as what Vince is doing. And this is the part that really drives me crazy. Guys, at first, when AEW was presented to me, I felt that it was going to be different. And in a lot of ways, I'm starting to see a little bit more things. I'm like, well, I kind of seen that before, and this kind of screams the same thing that they were doing over there. So how is this really different? Now, the action in the ring is different because you're a little bit loose to do a little bit more things than what you normally would.
Like edgy.
A la Sammy Guevara just randomly backflipping off a goddamn ladder and landing on the upper back into the back of your head. Just for what God knows what reason, you're allowed to do that. I'm pretty sure if Vince would have saw you do that, he probably would have fired your ass as soon as you got back to Gorilla because you're a liability. But these things are allowed in that particular company, which makes their wrestling a little bit more exciting. But as far as storytelling goes, as far as all of those things.
But stop with the stories. Stop. Stop. We said it how many times? The best story is told in the ring. Stop with the fucking stories.
Why
Get
can
Sammy
a guy
Guevara and his girlfriend off the screen together?
Like, why can't
And
a guy
they-
just
they-
go in
That
and
or just release the sex tape.
And guess
With-
what?
with
They
those two.
released.
Either one.
They
Release the
recently
sex
won.
tape already.
They recently won the AAA Mixed Tag Team Championships together.
I have a question.
In Mexico.
Whatever happened to the impromptu match?
Yeah.
We don't get
Okay,
impromptu matches no more like that. Remember, it used to happen on a frequent basis.
Dude, how long is this Wardlow thing going to get dragged out?
Tomorrow.
Wardlow's
Wednesday.
Wardlow's playing the storyline for
Wednesday.
Mortal Kombat. That's what
It's
he's doing.
Wednesday. It's going to be Wednesday. The MJF and Wardlow were supposed to have a contract signing, and
He'll get in a match with the chairman. And
he'll be getting in a match with MJF at Double or Nothing.
No,
So
he's
next
gonna have to fight the chairman
how
first before
long?
he gets to
I mean,
MJF.
this shit's been dragged out for how long? That better be one hell of a match.
It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. The contract signing for him and MJF.
No, I get it, but it's been dragged out for how long already? It's ridiculous. That better be a fucking A+ match.
And their fanboys of the AEW hardcore fanboys say, slow build this. I love the slow build. I love the
slow build. That's like a dead build.
It's a stale build.
What the fuck?
At this point, the payoff should have happened.
Yeah.
It should have happened sooner rather than later.
I love the fact what Adam Page said about him in his CM Punk match. He goes, "This is not gonna be no fucking Bret Hart tribute match bullshit. This is an actual fucking match. I'm not fucking doing no tributes to Bret Hart." Like, because CM Punk likes the whole Bret Hart thing, and then FTR tweeted later and saying, "What did you say, H?"
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm
get
over.
this shit back in the ring.
Put
Did
Christopher
we
Brown
need
on
5
the-
matches between Serena Deeb and fucking Sheeta? For fuck's sake! I mean, this is
That should be on the That should be on the fucking goddamn buy-in, if anything.
and get rid of the fucking Jericho Appreciation Society.
Oh my! Yeah, I love the fact that they put on his, when they have his name up, they put 2-0 since forming this. Do I need to know that?
No, and we're killing like maybe get a different song because the other song was associated with the Inner Circle. It's like using the DX song for the what do you call it?
Legion of 2000.
Wait,
New Age Outlaws?
Wait, and didn't Jericho recently just change his name? Isn't it something else before Chris Jericho now?
The sports entertainer Jericho?
No. I have to look it up, but he's like something Chris Jericho now.
Yeah, I saw the same thing you saw, Mike. I just can't remember what it was.
But yeah, Christopher Brown says that's just it, Chris. When Tony Khan has full control over AEW Creative, who does the filtering for his bullshit ideas? Shad Khan?
No.
I mean, I got it. Well, listen, when Cody Rhodes and Omega were doing it, it was better.
That's what it is. Wizard.
He's the wizard.
He's the wizard, Chris Jericho.
The Wizard.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? The Wizard.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
Why are you trying to be like fucking Harry Potter? You're a
What does
wizard
it
now,
mean?
Chris Jericho.
The
What's
Wizard
the
of
relevance
Jericho.
to that name for Chris Jericho? The Wizard.
He's gonna come out there dressed like Voldemort.
That's even more like
No.
time to go home, Chris Jericho. Like
Rodney,
it's time to go home.
I could see him dyeing his hair white.
No, I can see him coming out as
White.
Lucius Malfoy.
And here's another thing. I'm sorry, I still don't believe. I don't believe that Eddie Kingston whacked anybody.
Mitch said Lionheart.
Mitch, 2-0 today. Keep
2-0 with the jokes.
No more. Keep it that.
Man. Oh man, Mitch came in with 2 jokes, 2 best jokes of the year.
Mitch woke up and chose violence today.
Oh man, Mitch's toes
Oh,
is
that was a
on
good
fire
one.
right now. They on fire.
I still laugh about that meme that we saw last week when we were doing the draft of Tony in the war room.
Oh,
and
man.
say asking the people, okay, so who should we put in this triple threat match to be their partner? And they're like, this is the draft. This isn't your AEW.
Like, at this point, maybe we should get some Jacksonville Jaguars on the show. I don't know. What else
we
to
said,
do.
when do you think that this number 1 draft pick is going to end up on the show?
The minute they go back to Jackson.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What they have my boy Jim Harbaugh on the front row.
Yeah, they'll be hanging out somehow.
Look, when it all boils down to it,
The pinball wizard.
I love me some Warlow. I have to see it now because I need the closure. But it's like, all right, I just want him to move on now.
But you see how during the pandemic, how simple things were?
Yep.
Yes.
Because it had to be. You couldn't.
And less is more.
Yes.
I was more enjoyable.
Can't we just move on from this storyline and put Wardlow in the title picture, please?
Yeah, enough already. Enough.
Like this is
seriously. Like, you hit it right on the head, Mike. Put him in the title picture. What are we waiting for?
This is just as bad as when I said the whole Danhausen Hook situation.
It became worse. I read the spoilers for Friday already, and it's became worse. The crowd is chanting something that I don't want to happen.
People are really diving deep into this Danhausen guy, and look, like I said, he's over because of the internet, and I get it, but the work in the ring, bro, it's just not. It's not up to
Herman goes to me the other day. you ever hear this guy Danhausen? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he's a joke. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, like I seen your work, brother. I seen your body of work. Your
Like
body
we've
of
seen
work
this before.
It's not. Come on, I've dealt with magical characters before. Papa Shango, you know, I've seen it.
Yeah,
Face paint,
yo,
casting spells.
It's
I don't
boring.
know what it's getting stupid now. Hook.
You know
all
what's
right.
funny though, Ronnie, is they talk about we're WWE Sports Entertainment. That's an entertainment factor. Danhausen he's an entertainer.
This is where I think the Owen Hart tournament would have been a perfect opportunity to really put Hook over and feature him hard.
but
Why
maybe
are
Hook,
they wasting time with Danhausen?
so there's a mystery opponent for Samoa Joe. What happens if it's Hook?
It could be Hook. It could be
Everyone thinks
Danhausen. Danhausen is AEW's
everyone.
answer to Boogeyman.
Some people said Johnny Gargano.
When is the mystery partner for?
The mystery opponent is going to be I think when Wednesday starts the tournament off. So I don't know if Samoa Joe is wrestling on Wednesday, but if
we will be in the building.
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll see who.
I'll have to assume Hook makes an appearance.
I hope it's Hook.
Yo,
Danhausen screws him. Oh, Jesus Christ!
The other day, Scott and I were talking about MJF being here. He goes, "That's the only time he'll ever get cheered, and then everywhere else he gets booed."
Well, yeah, he's getting cheered. It's hometown.
But also,
I just want to state the issue that we have with Wardlow and MJF is not the two of them individually. It's the whole story.
It's
the
storyline.
It's too long.
Storyline, yeah.
Too long.
Those two are great individually. It's not has nothing to do with the guys.
And what sucks, Rodney,
in the story.
What sucks, Rodney, is we talk about putting Wardlow in the title picture.
Mm-hmm.
MJF deserves it just as much, though, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's gonna turn out to be this match, Double or Nothing. Wardlow's gonna win. He's gonna be inserted to the AEW title picture, and all of a sudden MJF is gonna be like, "I created you. I want your first shot."
But listen,
it's gonna continue.
Put one of them in there at least, if not both. Mm-hmm. But do something.
I talk good things about AEW sometimes. Sometimes.
Come from the AEW hater.
But yeah, also to wrap up Monday Night Raw, we had Cody crash the Seth Rollins appreciation thing. Bobby Lashley defeated Cedric Alexander, and then Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair defeated Sonya Deville, Rhea Ripley, and Becky Lynch in the main event.
Oh.
And Sonya Deville had no power during that match to change anything.
Honestly, she should have no power until this whole storyline is over. If I was Adam Pearce, I would have went to management and be like, "Yo, now she's a wrestler. She has no power during any of this storyline." Like, how can she maintain her power if she's in a title picture?
No,
honestly,
honestly. I think it's literally going to be where they're going to tell her, you're no longer an my assistant executive. You're now a wrestler. Go out there and compete.
Yeah, but it's that old thing that what does she do better?
I think she does better wrestling than actually being.
She actually was pretty good as the GM.
I kind of miss her wrestling in a way because
she wasn't getting over as a wrestler.
When her and Mandy Rose were together,
they were over. Yes, they were over. We all know they fucked that up.
So White says they don't put her back down to NXT and have her help Saki Trashing out a little bit.
No, they don't need her help. Leave those girls alone. Perfect.
Leave Gigi alone.
Leave
Did
all
you see
three
what
of them
happened
alone.
on Tuesday with Wendy Chu?
No, didn't watch the whole thing yet. Go ahead. I don't care.
She put so Mandy Rose was at a tanning salon, and she put the thing for 10 minutes, and Wendy Chu put the timer up more, so when Mandy Rose got out, she was all sunburnt.
Well, maybe she needed some lotion for that sunburn.
Yep. But there was really nothing else good in wrestling this week.
No, there's nothing. It's garbage.
Well, we got Monday. We got Friday Night SmackDown tomorrow. Also, AEW Rampage is on a special time because of the NHL playoffs. Christopher Brown said, "My question is for you guys about this storyline. Do they replace Sonya with someone else, or is Pierce going to back doing the solo act as a lone authority figure?" I think they should have had two general managers of one general manager of each show each, and it shouldn't be them two together because it's annoying seeing them both on the screen.
I thought it was actually working with those two on both shows.
I'm just tired of this Sonya Deville angle already. It's kind of annoying.
What angle? That she's wrestling, or that she's
that she's wrestling and then she's pushing her power, abusing her power. It's just
that's the age-old thing. They, come on, they got to run it back.
Like she really wanted to win that title.
But
she can.
We also have an Impact pay-per-view on Saturday.
Yep, and now Under Siege, and then we have Sunday. We have WrestleMania Backlash.
Yep, which I'm not looking forward to, but whatever.
Well, I can guarantee I will not be watching that. Guaranteed. Not wasting my time.
Probably watch the highlights.
I won't even read the highlights. Not one thing interests me on that whole show.
But I don't know why they changed the tag title unification.
Me neither.
All in favor of wrestling the shit lately? Say aye.
Aye.
Would they change it to
a six-man
tag?
Oh, so there's no more unification.
Nope.
No, they were gonna do it, and then they switched the angle.
Nothing like a 6-man tag that means nothing.
So Christopher Brown said, "I've been."
Say, but no, wait, it's going to set up Drew McIntyre. Big fucking deal.
Christopher Brown said, "I've been over Sonya as an authority figure for weeks, Mark. If they're going to replace her at WrestleMania Backlash." Okay.
I miss the days when Stephanie McMahon and Triple H were the fucking authority figures, not fucking Adam Pearce.
I feel like they should stop calling it WrestleMania Backlash. It should just be called
because
bullshit. Because all the bullshit that they didn't include in fucking WrestleMania.
Just go back to Great Balls of Fire.
There you go. We can't get away with shit like that in the 21st century, Chris. Everybody's soft.
Yeah, well.
SAWFT?
Soft?
By the way, the Baltimore crowd chanting "We want Enzo," and then no we don't. Somebody on TikTok literally said, "What are you guys, idiots? Like if Enzo and Big Cass were on their fucking TV screen, you fucking or in the same ring, you'd fucking go nuts."
Did you see the tweet from Enzo?
Yes.
The cup of haters.
Yes, with the
cup of haters.
No, but there was the girl from AEW.
Yep, Jamie Hayter. Yeah.
Yep.
But
I like that. Yes, Chris, I agree. He said, "I want Stephanie to be the one to tell Sonya she's done as an authority figure."
That'd be awesome.
Yes, absolutely, totally agree with that. That'd be fucking great.
I just don't think they're the worst part of the show. I honestly don't. They're an afterthought to me as far as what's bad on that program.
Yeah, there's so much bullshit going on in wrestling right now.
Yep.
Yes,
but
Mitch. Life sucks, and then you die.
But
maybe they can bring back the Kiss My Ass Club.
Yeah, okay.
So this has been another live episode of Andrew's Hot Takes.
He forgot the name of his own show.
Yeah, I'm pulling a Rungeon right now.
He almost said Andrew's behind the barricade.
Yeah, Andrew's behind the barricade. He's all over the place.
But I would like to thank all the listeners: Christopher Brown, Jessica Hoffman, Mitch, James, Smooth, K Marvel for commenting. I'd like to thank Darth Iceberg or Darth Michael Steinberg. I'd like to thank Moby-Wan Kenobi, Mark Ray. I'd like to thank Chris DeCarlos for coming on. And
Why not get a Star Wars name?
Because you changed it!
I'm kidding.
But my producer, Rodney Harris, thank you all for listening. Catch Rodney, Chris, and Mark on Mondays for BTB Live. Catch Michael Iceberg Steinberg on the Muse Report soon. Maybe
we're definitely doing that NBA draft show, and we're gonna add some other shows.
Yeah, the NFL draft show was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe next week sometime me and Mike could break down the review of Doctor Strange, or give it 2 weeks because that's the whole spoiler basic thing. But fuck.
I think he got scared. I think
I wasn't expecting that.
I think he got scared. He got a little startled.
But thank you everybody for watching, listening, and everybody have a good day.
Andrew, I want to thank you for those riveting updates from the Islander game while we were doing the draft.
You're welcome.
They were riveting. The last game of the season meant nothing, but Andrew kept giving us the score. Thank you, buddy.
Stupid.
And I also got that cookie, which I'll be getting next Wednesday. Yo, that shit is fucking fire.
It's off the hook.
Yep. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.
Love, peace, and booty grease.